Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, you are dealing with two gentlemen who choose respect and love and discipline over anything.
mhm.
And then once that is violated, I ain't speaking for Jimmy. I'm just going to say myself, I will beat you over the head with a brick until it breaks. Play with your life at your own risk. Jimmy, how you doing, my guy?
I'm good, my brother, as always. Always.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see the hat. I see the hat. What are we talking about right now? Everybody eats, break bread. What's going on with this right here?
Everybody eats food pantry. You
Mhm.
know, we say break bread. It's a product of one of my new brands, Everybody Eats Supply Company. You know, Everybody Eats is a concept. Birthed out of a couple situations that excuse me, that I happen to endure, and not only endure but also um, was blessed to see how somebody that I know how they moved. Actually, let's say this: everybody was each was blessed was birthed out of two situations from two different perspectives. You know, and one was from everybody not eating, and the other one was from a person making sure that everybody does.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And break bread with each other. And the concept behind Everybody Eats Supply Company and Food Pantry and all that is I'm big on everybody eat. You know what I mean? I'm big on that. I'm big on the point of when I say everybody eats is not just physically food in terms of nourishment of food. It's food for the soul. It's food for the mind. It's nourishment for the body. It's opportunity more than anything. Everybody eats. It's not just feeding the homeless. That's one facet of it. But it's also feeding. I don't want to say ignorant because I don't want to classify nobody as that, but because ignorant, we say ignorant, it takes on a very negative connotation. When ignorant really means that you just, you
You
lack
don't
knowledge,
know. You don't know.
of something. So we want to feed those that's starving or lacking nourishment mentally and intellectually. We want to feed those that's lacking opportunity.
Mhm.
And we want to break bread with all these different people and facets of life and bring to them via our resources to put them in a position to eat, no matter what it is, physically, emotionally, spiritually first and foremost, and that's it. So that's what everybody eats is. Say food pantry, and that line came from a song, Fabulous, a song Fabulous did with Jadakiss called Soul Food, and he says, that's one of my favorite lines. He said, I want us all to eat, even if from my pantry.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean?
Yes,
And
sir.
that's how I move through life. Even I want us all to eat, even if from my pantry, which means even from my physical cupboard, from my platform, from my store, from any opportunity or my resources. I want us all to eat. But at the same time, there's another side to that. Another side to that is either we can't all, everybody just can't eat for free either. You know what I mean? It's like I also have this thing. I'm help and I'm a offer because I'm in a place in my life where it means everything to me to be of service, to give more than I receive. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I do need to state the fact that it ain't just all about me giving. It's like if I say everybody eats, that means everybody has to eat, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he also has this other line where he says, his big dinner shit up in here. He says big dinner shit up in here. You know, he says something like, find what you bring to the table and pull up a chair. You know what I mean? And that's my thing where everybody can eat, but everybody has to bring something to the table as well. Niggas can't just be showing up with to-go plates. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You've been to places where the invites go out or people show up and then they show up with multiple people and they bring everybody to the table. And then these people really come with to-go plates, don't show up with nothing.
Yeah, the first thing they do is make a to-go plate before they sit down and eat.
Don't stay around to help clean up, break stuff down and nothing. You just take their plate and
They
go.
bounce out, yeah.
And that's how it is with a lot of things in business and just interactions. People come empty-handed and they show up. It ain't all about finances. It ain't all about this and that. But you don't have to bring money. But what do you got to bring? Something.
Yeah. Do something. Bring something to the table that's lucrative. Like you said, it don't have to be money. It could be a book. You know what I mean? It don't have to be money. Shit, you could be the person that cleans up or knows a cleaning service. It could be anything.
Oh, it can be something as small as, but major at the same time. It's just bringing some good energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like that line is, this big dinner shit, baby. Everybody up in here. Find, find what you bring to the table and pull up a chair.
Yes, sir.
That's all it is. And it's just one of my brands. I got another one too. I'm putting out 2 brands simultaneously. This time I'm coming back totally different than I ever been.
Here's a question, because me and Six had this on the podcast before. What do you value most, love or respect? Or what comes first, love or respect?
I always have to go with respect first. I always have to go with respect. People could tell you they love you all the time, man, do the most snakish.
Talk about it, bro.
Well, backstabbing, underhanded shit to you.
Yeah. Love can be unconditional.
You see what I'm saying? Tell you they love you.
But my respect will cut off the line as far as
they don't even think about doing half that shit they did when they said they love you. If they respect you, they won't even do certain things. So I take respect over love any day.
Any day. The only person whose love goes over respect is my mother.
That's it.
My mother and my sisters. That's it.
You know what I mean? And people, when you out here maneuvering through this world and these streets and, relationships and interactions with people, man, you got to know the difference between the two. You know how to where to place your values. You know what I mean? That's where it comes down to core values, moral compasses, principles. I stand on principles. I'm a big principle guy. You know what I mean? Integrity, honor, loyalty, respect, pride. All these things mean something to me.
A lot of guys don't have it though, Jim.
Who you telling?
In my last 5 to 7 years, I noticed that a lot of guys don't have it. And their conversation shows you more than their conversation shows you, and then their actions toward that conversation shows you later on.
I was just about to say that, your words,
Jim, we live in an era now where a lot of guys talk so much, but they ain't got no action behind anything that they saying.
I agree.
I come from an era where you could easily get the shit slapped out of you for saying the wrong thing to a person, for not holding your word, for not being a man of your word. Like I come from me and you and Six and a bunch of us come from a different era. Now, when you look at these men, now you go, yo, if I hit him, what's the chances he's gonna call the police on me?
Man, listen, man, you like, saying that you preaching to the choir, you just a police situation, even that, and I'm not gonna go into certain things.
You don't, but let me say this as well, because certain people don't get it. My respect for myself and my family keeps me from hurting people today.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't the fact that I'm scared of anybody. It's just the fact that my respect for myself and the things that I have going on, I don't want to lose them. So
100%.
I have more respect for myself than a person who is aggravating me or who may potentially be disrespectful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there were no phones around, no camera phones, and none of these cameras up, I'd beat the shit out you and leave you in the middle of the street and slide you under a fucking car in a heartbeat.
100%, man. Me personally, my thing has always been, I don't fear no man on this earth, man. But what I do fear, I fear God, first of all, first and foremost. But even outside of that, any other thing I fear outside of that, and people don't realize, and this when you're not dealing with people that think they don't think beyond the surface. They don't think beyond what they see. And they tend to read situations wrong. They tend to think maybe because you give them a pass or you then react a certain way that, pussy or you soft or whatever the case is, makes them feel some type of way. But my thing has always been this. The only other thing I fear beside God is never I'm fear you. I fear what I'm going to do more than anything. When I'm thinking about and assessing a situation, it's never about what you're going to do to me. It's what I know I'm going to do to you. And I know where it's going to land me as soon as I do it. So I know I'm going to the full extent with it.
Jimmie, I don't think people get that though.
I
don't think they get that. I don't think they really understand. Man, I'm not talking about just punching you in your face. I'm talking about punching through your face, knocking your teeth out, and dragging you down the street so bad till your skin fall off. And worse.
That's whatever my emotions guide me to do at that point.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And I don't even know, but I know it's not going to be good.
It ain't going to be good.
It's not going to be good.
The hint to me, talking to my family the last time, 2 years ago when I was about to blow up on this guy. Mm-hmm. And some family members said to me, they said, hey, we don't have money to bail you out of jail tonight. Mm-hmm. And then another one said, no. We got the money, but we just not going to bail you out. Mm-hmm. They said, choose wisely.
On the real.
And I realized in that moment, a lot of people just don't get it. Like some of us are holding on to the little bit of sanity that we have. Mm-hmm. And some of us have a respect factor that I can't let you cross it. Like it doesn't go into respect at one point. It goes into disrespect. And I feel like I got to get you back for that. But we live in an era where you can't be out here like that. Some guys would say, oh, well, that's, you don't know how to hold on to your emotions or whatever. No, you don't know how to hold on to your emotions because I'm not a person that likes being disrespected.
Period. And that's why I try to stay clear of it as long as possible. Like, when you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, all these things, man. Like me personally, I am a get back guy, and my get back is crazy. Like, I will go to the end of the earth to get you back. You see what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
we talking on the phone. I had situations where I've been talking on the phone, somebody talking crazy, and talking on the computer and shit, and somebody talking crazy, thinking this is sweet like that because you're in another state or you're behind the screen. And I tell them, you know, yo, I'm gonna catch up with you. And I remember clearly one year it happened. I caught, you know, guy was playing, you know, and was thinking, you know, he's trying to play as somebody else that was close to me. And he was saying that, you know, he was him and this and that. And I owed him money, knowing I ain't owed nobody no money, you know, at this time. He's just like, you know, this and that. And I'm like, man, I don't know who you know, I know this can't be who I know you to be because you don't talk to me like that. You know what I mean? And, you know, I owe you no money. But on the screen, you talking crazy. And I told him, and then I found out who it was playing games. And I told him, say, listen, this was probably like November or something like that, or October of that year. I told him, I said, listen, I know who it is. I found out who you saying you are, you're not, because I talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, he definitely will never do that, which I knew that. So now, you know me, you know not to play with me. I say, when I see you, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I told him that. You know what I mean? And this and that. And he's like, you know, talking crazy. So I end up catching him. You see, this is how people don't know how fast karma comes back on you.
Man.
You think that you're gonna be, you know, in this city too small. So, you know, I end up catching them December. This was like maybe October, November, maybe. I end up catching them December 31st.
Going into the new year.
On New Year's Eve. Just out, end up going to get something to eat at Uncle Remus. And he ain't right there. And I walk up and I see him before I walk in, his back turned. Walk right up on him. Tap him on the shoulder. What up? Oh, what up, Jim? Say, no. What up? Let me holler at you outside real quick. You know what I mean? And I told him, you know, I said, listen, I told you when I see you, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. You know what I mean? This and that. No, bro, I'm sorry, it wasn't me, you know, this and that. No. So now everybody in the restaurant is watching, you know, watching me. It's this and that, you know. So I had to come down and calm me down, like, yo, it ain't worth it, blah, blah, blah. Give him a pass. Let him walk back in there, you know, and stuff like that. And I sent him further, like, down the next year, you know, and stuff. And he just was like kissing my ass after that. But the whole point is, I had to let him know, bro, like, these games y'all play, you can't play them with any and everybody.
No.
Because you don't know who you're dealing with. And if I tell you I'm going to do something, if I tell you, I'm on that time until I see you.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no time gonna go past and just like, oh, it died down, or I feel like, you know, I'm bigger than that. No, I'm on that time till I see you. And then when I see you, you're gonna have to have that same energy you had on that computer and then on that phone.
Because we have to straighten it out. We have to straighten it out. Everything that you were saying to me, I have to find out if that's really what you meant.
Man, listen. I know you didn't mean, but you should have never said it out your mouth. More than anything, I gotta let you know I'm not to be played with. That's what I need you to know. That's what I need you to know, because I don't know what prompted you to think that was cool to do that with me.
But Jim, it's a bunch of people out here like that. It's a bunch of suckers, goofies, and lames out here who think that they can go around just talking to people any kind of way, online and even in person. See, and I think we said this before the pod, before this even started. We all about respect. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is, like, my integrity and my morals and values are very high. And a lot of people don't have the same type of morals and values and integrity as men. They don't carry around the same stuff. I may let you just get away with it because of where we are in life right now, because the success I may be having or the things that I got going on. But rest assured, that clock may run out on you. Mm-hmm. It may just run out on you one day. And when it does, and when it does, there will be no timeout. There will be no I'm sorry, and there will be no I was just playing, because we're gonna be